Hello everyone, this is Tim with Paintball Tek. I'm going to show you really quickly how to disassemble and rebuild this Wargames Sledgehammer regulator with the Belsales style twister cap, most commonly found on Evo Autocockers. So first of all, you can unscrew the front cap. We're going to go ahead and replace all the seals in this today. Front cap comes off like that. Push the spring guide out like so. Clean off any excess grease. Start pulling off your O-rings. Inside you'll find the piston. Usually you can just tap it on the table a couple times to get it to come out. There you go. Again, you're going to want to clean off any grease or oil that's in here and pull off your seal. Then for the back side of the rig, this cap uses a 9/16 wrench to unscrew it. And then inside the back, you'll find a adjustment screw. Since this is an STO style back from a Sledgehammer, this is the main piece that adjusts the pressure in the rig. So when you unscrew this, if it was set properly, make sure you remember how many turns it is to approximately get it to where it was when you had it before. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I found normally it's about 8 full turns for most of these rigs. Inside you'll have your rig seat, spring, and then there should also be a steel disc. That, and another O-ring. Helps to have a nice sharp pick. Some of these O-rings don't want to come out real easily. So there's your assembly. Obviously that goes there. Okay, start replacing seals. So on your back cap, this piece, you have a 110. This can go away. If you need to replace the seal in here, these can be purchased from Paintball Gateway. It is just a standard Wargames flat polyurethane disc. This is a number 8 that goes in the housing. You can always check fitment on your parts. They should be snug. That goes away. This, for your main piston, is a 112. This size, off the top of my head, I'm not sure. It looks like a 12, maybe a 13. 12 should be fine. This seals the front cap. 12 fits good. This one should be a 15 or a 16. This is a 16. seals the front body of the twister cap. This O-ring on the screw is not a sealing O-ring. It is just a tension O-ring to keep the screw from wiggling. So it doesn't really need to be replaced unless it's like completely shredded. So I'm going to go ahead and reassemble. Drop your number 8 in. Use a pick or a Allen key or something to get it into the groove it's supposed to sit in. Put a little bit of oil in it. I got this handy dandy oil bottle with a dripper, so I can put it down in there. On top of that sits the flat washer. You just drop that down and it sits flat against the O-ring. Spring goes next. Doesn't really matter which way it goes in. This seal looks like it's still okay for another day. So that goes in. When I say 8 turns, I mean 8 turns from being flush. So right now that's flush. So we're going to go 8 turns in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's roughly where it was when it started. A little extra oil for the O-ring on the bottom. Then you can put some oil on this O-ring and screw your cap back on. Oil or grease, either or. Doesn't have to be super tight, just hand tight's fine. That's the back section. Then you have your spring, goes in the front here. And these I like to put grease on. So we're going to put a light coat of, this is silicone grease. Although you can also use Dow 33 if that's all you got. This is Dow 7, which is a lightweight grease. Then I also put a little bit of oil on it to make it real slick. Keep it moist. The grease is for longevity. The oil makes it super slippery. And then use something like a Allen key or something. Keep this straight. And kind of line it up and drop it in place. Once that part's in, you can put some oil on your cap. A spring guide. A little bit of grease doesn't hurt either. I'll keep it on there for a while. Spring guide goes in with the flat part towards the front, the cupped end going to the back so that the spring captures inside of it. This doesn't need grease or oil, but because it's an O-ring, I like to keep them moist so they don't get dried and cracked over time. Screw that together. Again, these don't have to be super tight, just hand tight. And then put your adjuster cap back in. That is everything. Thank you very much. Have a good day.